So right now we are at Black Rock Canal Park, which is a pretty historical place here in Buffalo along the Niagara River. This is part of some of the areas around Riverside Academy that we use for an outdoor classroom.
Jerry Krajna is one of our star teachers at Riverside High School. We were able to go down with him and his students to help release some brown trout that they were growing in their classroom.
I go to Riverside High School, Academy Blue Economy, and it's on 52 Ontario Street. And today we are doing the trout release. We've been had the fish for a year now in our class, and today we was releasing them.
They had been monitoring the water quality of the Niagara River for a week prior to make sure it matched up closely to the school tank so that the trout would have a better chance of survival.
Really, we start off with our students in 10th grade to just kind of give them a better understanding and appreciation of nature. As they move on through, they actually start participating in hands-on management through watershed and forestry units. And then senior year, we start focusing on a restoration ecology project, which is the first year they'll be doing that, where we work with the local community partners.
It feels great. It's a fresh air. We usually don't go outside in other classes.
I try to get my kids out as much as possible, give them as many different experiences that they wouldn't have otherwise to really gain a better appreciation and love for the outdoors.
Rotary and the Niagara River Greenway partnership works well with high schools, not only in some instances supplying some monetary supplies, but they also are a great resource in terms of networking.
We formed a partnership with the Rotary clubs who have civic organizations all up and down the river in 11 different communities, and we want to connect the adults in those clubs with the kids from the local high schools to get more community engagement in the restoration project. The Niagara River Greenway celebrates the freshwater ecology of the Great Lakes. Nowhere in all of the Great Lakes do you see the power of all of those billions of gallons of fresh water than in the Niagara River, where it's flowing fast and there's a lot of wildlife. 95% of the Niagara River shoreline was wetlands when the Native Americans were here, and it was teeming with wildlife. And we, in the last 200 years, have industrialized and hardened the shoreline. And that's very bad for fish breeding and bird nesting.
We need water, we need nature. We want to come somewhere and then see a good view. So we don't want to come to the river and come to a dirty river. And the water helps us with a lot of stuff as humans.
Adults are in a great position to mentor kids about the environment because they're role models for youth. And so not only are they showing them or teaching them why it's important to take care of the environment, they're also showing them that it's something they enjoy and something they could be passionate about.
You can't teach this kind of thing in the classroom only. They get a much better appreciation of what is around them. They are better able to make observations on things that they've overlooked in the past and realize how that observation can connect to a plethora of other observations they've made out in nature.
But it's a symbol of hope that if we did more, nature would respond and restore it. We're hoping, again, that we can give kids the opportunity to be a part of that turnaround so that they don't grow up thinking, oh, this is, we're lost, we can't fix this. We want them to get their own hands into a project along the water to make a difference.
I'm reaching out to many local area high schools around the Niagara River Greenway. I would encourage any teachers that might be interested, or parents or students, to look at our website at niagarivergreenway.com or check out our Facebook page and look and see what's going on. Contact me, my phone number is on there, and I'd be glad to set up a meeting and talk about how we can come up with some projects that are close to their school that may or may not be on the Niagara River, but maybe a tributary. The creeks that are leading into the Niagara River are also very important to work on and maintain and keep clean.
We'd love to see people get involved in joining friends groups or volunteer activities to help take care of it and show that the community cares about green space. So many people have learned during COVID that green space really matters, that this is the one place you can go for physical activity and be far enough away from people to be healthy. And we're really hoping that that experience brings more visitors more regularly to our parks and trails.